Hey everyone, and welcome to the final episode of my Pokemon Red playthrough. In the last episode we defeated the Elite Four and the Champion Blue to become the new Pokemon Champion. And in this episode we'll be taking on our last challenge, which is going to be capturing Mewtwo. If you have been enjoying the series so far and you've made it all the way to this final episode, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and it would be really much appreciated by myself. But on the subject of catching Mewtwo, I don't really know what I'm going to do. I've brought Hypno along with me. He's still level 40 because I'm not used him, but Trito's gone now because I don't really think he's going to be needed for this. So Hypno's in because of Hypnosis. If I can get it off and if I can get it to work, great. If not, the Master Ball probably will be used because I think, like I've said before, there's nothing else in this game to use it on. The legendary birds we've caught, there's no roaming legendaries. Mewtwo's the only one really left for us. Well, it is the only one. We're not going to get Mew because I'm not going to mess around trying to get that. So that's it really. I'm not really fussed about trading it over to any other games or anything, so yeah, if it comes to it, I'll happily use it. Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see. So let's get started. I know we're at Cerulean Cave now, but I know there's a trainer over here that I haven't fought yet, which I forgot all about, so we're going to do that, and we are going to go with, I think she's got a Parasect. I'm not 100% sure about what else she's got, so let's just go Gazly on this one. If you can hear some tapping and other noises, it's because we've recently got a dog, and he's still getting used to the place, so we've not had him too long, so he's tapping around everywhere, running around and stuff, so getting used to it. So yeah, if you can hear everything, that is what that is. It came to get mushroom Pokemon. Well, there's no wild grass on this point. Well, I'm assuming the mushroom Pokemon is Parasect. Paras as well. Level 31. I don't know when you're supposed to come and fight this. When you're supposed to come and fight this trainer. Maybe after you've got Serve. But anyway, we're going to do it now. Well, this will be our last trainer fight. This will be our last trainer battle. I think I might have said that was it after the Elite Four Champion, but I forgot about this one. So this lass, sorry, has got the honour of being our last trainer fight. And there's the Parasect. Use a Psychic on it. I'm not too bothered about PP because, to be fair, Alakazam might not be used that much. I might try him a bit because he's high special, but Mewtwo's such a beast in this game that it's so difficult. We are very underleveled as well, so that's why the Master Ball might be seen. There's not, as far as I'm aware, there's none here at all, to be honest, because the wild grass is further down and there's no mushroom Pokemon in it. Just a quick one while I'm here. Well, the guy that normally stands here, like I am now, I always used to think as a kid, I was like, look over at it from Cerulean City, I was like, look, I thought that the cave entrance was a hat, like one like the Queen's or King's Guard hats that they wear, the big, furry hats that they've gone on. I'm sorry if I'm just butchering the explanation there, but that's what I used to think. I don't know why, but it did used to look like that to me. So I think it's because he's got black hair as well, so it sort of blends in. Anyway, let's get in here. We'll get bike. I think I've got a max repel on. We will probably run into wild Pokemon, so I might put Raijin in front because he's so fast he can hopefully run. So we're probably going to come across a lot of wild Pokemon because there are high level Pokemon here, as you can see. Level 52 Arbok. So hopefully Rising can do the job and run away from everything. It's been a long time since I've done Cerulean Cave, if I'm completely honest, because I didn't always do it. I didn't always want to do it because I hate Cerulean Cave. So I might not know where I'm going to start with, but I'll eventually figure it out if I can stop running into wild Pokemon. I was thinking about leveling up, but I don't know. I've got the Master Ball. I'm not afraid to use it if I have to. Ideally, I don't want to. I want to make it like a proper final battle with, you know, the final legendary battle and everything, and try and do what I can. But if it's looking like I'm gonna lose, then I will use it. So I'm pretty sure. Well, I have got a Max Repellent, I can tell, because obviously these are high level Pokemon. I'm only like 2 levels away from avoiding these encounters. PP up. Let's use that. We might as well use it. As you can see, we brought Master Ball with us. What do I want to use it on? Rising doesn't really have anything. Ice Beam, I think's had a couple already. Earthquake has as well. Put on Rock Slide maybe. I don't know. Don't really know. I'm just doing it. But yeah, like I say, I'm not going to try and mess around trying to find everything in here because it's the end of the game. Nothing's going to be really any use to me. I could be saying that, and there could be something really good in here that I forgot about. But if I come across Mewtwo, then we're going for Mewtwo. You know, I'm not. I don't like this cave anyway, and what was I going to say? I can't remember. I'm really sorry. I've completely forgot in that instant. I forgot what I was going to say. This is the end of the game. Mewtwo's the last fight we'll do of anything, of any kind. So, yeah, I'm not. By all means, I am not willing to mess around. It may make it a shorter episode, and to be the final one might be a bit strange, but it's what we're doing. Like I said, don't know what I'm doing here. I think I know the Fire Red Leaf Green version better. I don't know if it's changed in those 2 games, but I feel like when I've done it in that, I've come across Mewtwo a lot quicker. Don't know if I'm just talking nonsense there or what. But anyway, I think the majority of this will be just trying to find where to go. But we'll do it. We'll do it. It's quite strange to me, really, that this is actually happened. The final episode's actually come around, because it didn't feel like long ago since I started this off, and it felt like I had such a long way to go to get to the end. But I mean, I suppose this is a shorter game than a lot, so maybe you not feel like that next time when I do the next playthroughs. I do a chance here. I think I might have said before that the only way you can find it is in the Safari Zone. It's not, obviously, because it's here. But I think it's still rare. I don't want one. There's some decent Pokemon in here, but I mean, like this Venomoth's not great. So, I used to try and catch some Pokemon in here because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I found this and I found that, and so I'd catch them. And to be fair, they're higher level than my team, so why not? Ditto. Surprised it took us this long to come across a Ditto, actually, because I thought they were quite frequent in this area. Let's see where this takes us. Does it take us anywhere? Because this is very, very annoying. I mean, it's good to see what wild Pokemon you can find in here, but I kind of, if it weren't for this, I would happily roam around this place a lot longer. But it is because of this wild encounter that I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna, what just happened there? Can I do that again? Yeah, I can. I can just ride onto this space here for some reason. I found a lot of glitches in this playthrough that I've never seen before. It's strange. Anyway, no idea if I'm going the right way. But it's what I'm doing anyway, so. But yeah, the final episode's finally. Well, finally, I don't know if that's the right word to say. It's my series. Can't really say finally. It's here anyway. Like I say, I hope everyone's enjoyed it who has watched it. It's done a lot better than what I thought. You know, it might seem a bit strange. People say, "Oh, you know, not that many views or likes or whatever," but you know, to me it is. To me, 64. To me it is, and I do really appreciate everyone that has chose to watch my series because you didn't have to, and you did. So I do really appreciate it. I'm so annoyed at this. I don't want to skip it though, because it's the last episode, and if I skip straight to Mewtwo and then we catch it straight away or whatever, it's going to be such a short episode to finish on. It's not fair. But I'm just finding it very, very hard to deal with at the minute. I can't even get that legendary birds because they're not high enough level either. They're still level 50. Oh, I'm so tempted just to say, you know what? I'm going to cut this and go straight to Mewtwo because this is tough. It's tough for me doing it, and I know I've still got to do it even if I cut, but at least you guys don't have to go through this as well. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone that has watched and has hopefully enjoyed. Like I said before, I know it's maybe not the most well polished series or the best in terms of production and things like that, but you know, I'm doing what I can, and I just hope that, you know, people understand and appreciate that. You know, unfortunately, not everybody can do these, you know, really high quality production videos and with all these fancy transitions and like you know, edits and things like that, you know, to be able to do it on their own or to afford someone to do it. I know you can get the software and stuff yourself, and you can do it, and all that sort of stuff isn't just for people with lots of money, and time. But I just don't have this. Time's the main thing, you know. I don't have the time to go through everything and all this. So I mean, unfortunately, it's what it is. I'm just hoping that the content itself and, you know, the way that I'm presenting it has got better and things like that. Makes up for it. Like I said, I understand that the you know, producing such high quality content doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Of course it don't. You know, the software's there and everything, but it does cost time. So I just hope that everyone appreciates I just don't have the time to really do it right now. Hopefully one day I will, and I can really put a lot of effort into like different overlays and because all of it's got to get designed, and for at the minute I can't do it myself. And like I said, I don't have the time to come up with all these ideas and to edit them and to create them and things like that. Otherwise I would. I'd love to make it, you know, with fantastic overlays and great great editing and all these. There's all these ideas that I've had, but I just can't unfortunately do it. I know some people might say, oh, you know, you could just put the more effort into it, or this, that, and the other. And I appreciate everyone's opinion, but you know, unfortunately, I said I just don't have time at the minute, and it's not something that I've done a lot, so I don't have a lot of experience in it either. So hopefully, over time, I can learn and start improving things bit by bit. You know, start adding things in, start looking at doing other things. But right now, I'm hoping that I can just put decent content out that's got good like commentary and voiceover over it and things like that, and people will appreciate it. Like I say, I apologise that it's probably not as high quality as a lot of other playthrough. People say, oh, all the playthroughs out there now, you know, that get such a lot of work done on them to be really, really good. Why am I going to watch this? But that's completely up to you, and like I say, hopefully the content's good enough for people to watch. I don't really know where I went with that. I don't really know where I was going with it. I was kind of stumbling about what to say about that. I was trying to get a point across, and I don't think I actually did a good job of it, but I hope you get the gist of it anyway. It's not really a moan, it's just an explanation really as to why it is what it is with this series and currently my YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm doing as much as I can do and as best I can do, but we have found Mewtwo, so he's been there all this time. Just let me finish politely. What we're gonna do, I think, I may go tank to start with, or do I go Gazly? I might try Gazly first because of his high special. He might be able to, and his resistance, it might help to weaken Mewtwo a bit and just to tank a few of those psychics. He's got recover, which I think's got 20 PP in it, which is ridiculous. So this could also be a factor into why I use the Master Ball. But let's just get down to it. And he actually says Mew, not Mewtwo. There we are. Our final challenge of the series is Mewtwo at level 70. And in my opinion, this is by far the most powerful Pokemon in Gen 1. So what I might do is I might stick a Reflect up. He's got Swift as well, which can still do good damage with Mewtwo because his stats are brilliant. Barrier's fine at the minute. But yeah, I think personally this is easily the strongest Pokemon in the game. In Gen 3 maybe not. Maybe it's not because of different factors in that, but I mean, look at that. Now it's 20 levels higher. And it's a crit. Okay. I'm going to heal in these. I'm sorry, but I am going to hit, especially the Mewtwo, because I don't see the point. He's got recover that he can use 20 times. I'm gonna heal as well. So let's use a Hyper Potion. I don't want to give in and immediately go, bang. Let's use a Master Ball. I don't want to do that. Let's see what this does. That's a barrier. Not a barrier. That's got a Reflect up as well. Okay, we get a crit. Can we get a special drop? That would be very good if we can get a special drop. Okay, it's crit me again. This is ridiculous. I'll do all this and then it will just special fell. Okay, great. We got the special drop. We're gonna heal again. Like I say, this thing's got recover that it can use. I'm sure 20 times, and I do so little damage to it that I don't care, to be honest, about healing. It's the last big fight of the game. It's just critting me constantly. I mean, this is ridiculous. Okay, let's go. Let's go Rising. We got that special drop. Let's see what a Thunderbolt does. Pin Missile I'm not going to use because it's just not going to do anything. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, right. This could be okay. Oh, okay, that is close. That is so close. Let's switch Hypno in. Hopefully it doesn't go for recover. This is going to outspeed me though, so barrier's fine. Let's go for a Hypnosis. Psychic. Do we hang on one Psychic if it doesn't crit? Okay, we do quite easily. Oh, don't do this to me. It got the special drop as well. Come on. Come on. Yes, we hit the Hypnosis. Could we do this? Could we do this without using the Master Ball? Let's go. We got... First try. First try and we've caught Mewtwo. That is... I can't believe that. I really can't believe that. I was so determined that it was going to be... I was so settled in on the fact that this was going to be a nightmare. This was going to be an absolute nightmare. I was going to be at it all, constantly, and I would eventually use the Master Ball. I'd reside in the fact that it was not going to work, and I was going to use the Master Ball at some point. But we caught it on the first Ultra Ball. I can't believe that. Well, there we go. We've caught Mewtwo already. Mewtwo, the genetic Pokemon. It was created by a scientist after years of horrific gene splicing and DNA engineering experiments. I cannot believe that we got it on the first try. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. And we're going to escape rope out of this place because I don't want to come back here. Honestly, I thought, you know what, this is not going to go well. Okay, rip pallet down. I thought, honestly, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do it because I know how hard it is. It's so powerful and it's got recover. I'm going to chip it down all the way. It's going to recover and then I'm going to chip it down again. By that point, it will have taken members of my team out. We got so lucky in that because, like I say, I was certain that it was going to be a Master Ball job, but it wasn't, and we got it. I don't have Trito on me, otherwise I'd probably go and let's have a ride up to Viridian City and go and grab Mewtwo so we can have a quick look at it. Because that was a lot shorter than what I thought it was gonna be. But that's it, really. There's nothing else we can do. That is it. That's literally it. But what a catch Hypno's been, to be honest. Caught all three legendaries. He tanked those hits brilliantly, to be fair, and got the job done. So let's deposit Hypno. Fortunately, he's been a brilliant team member. I've never liked Hypno, but he's got a place now. And let's grab Mewtwo and let's have a look. Let's have a look at those stats. This thing, level 70 Mewtwo, you could probably sweep. Okay, let's heal him. The box obviously doesn't heal them in this game. Let's heal him up. I think he deserves that. He came quietly, so. But yeah, I think with level 70 Mewtwo, you could probably sweep Pokemon League with that. I don't see why not. I don't know if I've done it before, to be honest, but let's have a look at this. So look at those stats. 159 attack, 152 defense, 187 speed, and 229 special. And obviously, like we said before, in this game, that means 229 special attack and special defense. And there you go. It's got recovered. It's got 20 PP. I mean, its moveset's not great, but you can change that. But yeah, it's a mad Pokemon, especially in this generation. It's broken in this generation. But I think it's only fair that Trito comes back in. Alright, he might not have been the biggest team member in the last few episodes, but he's done his part, and I think he deserves a spot back in the team. Let's have a look at the Pokemon League, actually. Shall we have a look? Yeah, so this is the final team that we ended with. Obviously, I think Blastoise has gained another level since that, but... Or has he? I don't know. The final team of our first series on this channel. There we go. Okay, no, sorry, forgot about it because it's probably one of the best team members we've got. I forgot about him. But that's it, I think. That's all we can do now. There's nothing else we can do. We've done everything, and it's gone really well. I can't believe we caught Mewtwo so quick. But that will be it for this episode and the series. What I plan to do in the future is I'm going to take a bit of a break because, like I say, we've just got a dog and still settling in and everything. So probably going to take up a lot of my time that I do have at the minute spare. Just sorting him out, taking him out for walks, and just getting him settled into everything. The house and everything, because he's not a puppy, so he's used to other places. So he just needs time to settle in. But also take a bit of time away just to think about what I'm going to do next, because I don't actually know. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I know what I'm going to do next for the main series on this channel, which I've spoke about, I think, in the first episode of this series. But in between the main series playthroughs, I will be doing side ones. So I don't know what I'm going to do next. I'm not decided. What I'm going to probably do is do a poll on YouTube and X. So if anyone has any ideas, drop them in the comments. I can add it to the polls and stuff. If not, I'll just do a poll anyway, see what everyone says, wants to see. If you've got any other ideas, drop a comment on this video. Let me know what you want to see next. It's anything really. So maybe a Nuzlocke next, a regular Nuzlocke, a randomized Nuzlocke. I don't know, defeating the game with only one type of Pokemon, all different Pokemon challenges. If there's any you can think of, anyone, please let me know. Or I'll do a poll anyway and see what gets voted the best. If you don't follow any of my socials, please feel free to do so. I'll put all the handles and everything in my socials in the description to this video. X, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. So you can follow those as well. It'd be nice anyway, even if you don't, you're not bothered about the poll. Why not check them out? Well, like I say, I'll do a poll. I think also if any comments on here get particularly popular, then I might just go with that. But I just need some ideas, see what people think to do next, because that's the next that'll be the next series. So it'll be some sort of Pokemon challenge series. Obviously need a game, we need a challenge as well, so that'll be next. But like I said in the last video, thank everyone. I'm going to thank everyone so much who has been watching this series so far. Or if this is the first time you're watching the series, strange time to start, but thank you anyway. Please feel free, get to the start, watch everything, go through it all. I will do my best to keep improving this channel and all the series that will be coming after it. I'm doing what I can at the minute. Like I say, I think that hopefully the content does most of the talking for me. Do you know what I mean? Until I can do more in terms of production value to the series and to the channel. But right now, it's just mainly about me playing the games, and hopefully people watching and enjoying it. It's as simple as that, really. I understand there's lots of other channels out there that do the same thing, but have a lot more to them in terms of production value. But I know I keep talking about it a lot. It's probably getting boring, so I'll leave it at that, really. But yeah, thank you everyone who has been watching. Thank you everyone who continues to watch and continues to support the channel, and who's subscribed, who's liked, who's commented. Everybody, I really appreciate it all. It does mean a lot to me. Honestly, this is just me doing what I like to do, and hopefully people joining in and watching. That's all this is meant to be. It's not me trying to be better anybody else or anything like that. It's just as simple as I love to play Pokemon games, and I just thought, why not share that, and hopefully everyone will enjoy it as well. Whether it gets people playing the games, it gets, you know, people playing different generations of the games, or people see things that they've not seen before in Pokemon in different generations, or people just want to see someone play the games that they like. You know, whatever it is, that's what it's there for. You know, just for enjoyment, really. I'll play them the way I'm used to playing them, the way I like to play them. Obviously, a lot of people might not agree with a lot of stuff I've done in this series and how I've done it, but that's fine. You know, these games can be played however you want, and yeah, this absolutely fine. People say, you know, I'd have done this differently. By all means, you know, talk about it, because people, you know, you might bring something up that no one's ever done before, or you might think, you know, well, I'm going to do that next time. So it's hopefully like a place where people can just talk about what they like to do on Pokemon games, and what Pokemon games they like to play, and all sorts like that. And yeah, no judgment really, no judgment from me anyway, that's for sure. But again, thank you so much to everyone who has been watching. I really appreciate it, and I will put a poll out maybe on YouTube and X at some point, or if anyone's got any comments of Pokemon Challenge series they want to see, please drop it in the comments below. And I'm not sure how long it'll be till I get around to doing anything else. I'll probably there'll be an announcement anyway on YouTube and probably X about what I'm going to do next and when it's coming. But I'm going to take a bit of a break in the meantime, just to get prepared and everything, and to decide what I'm going to do next. So that's it really for this episode and for this series. I hope everyone's enjoyed it, and I will see everyone in the next Pokemon series. So thank you guys for watching, and bye for now.